Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Antari Shipyard live stream. Today, we've got the Bolian regional matchup coming from the Thanksgiving tournament. We've got Nick versus Tony. Nick is one of our newer players from last tournament, and Tony is one of our brand new players. This is his first tournament, and he's an older player coming from my actual play group here in Michigan. Um, getting back onto the table to play. So happy to have him here with us. Let's get on over to the fleets and we'll take a look at those. So the first fleet we're going to look at is Nick's fleet. He is running the USS Sutherland with Rudolph Ransom, reinforced shielding, dorsal phaser array, Savick, and commander. His second ship is the USS Sao Paulo with Captain Worf, a blade of armor, arsenal, phaser cannons, torpedo bay, Ferengi photon torpedoes, upgraded phasers, Sakona, Type 8 phaser array, and Neota Ahura from the Calvin faction pack. And then his third ship is Dukat's Bird of Prey with the animated version of Core, Dahar Master, Klingon cloaking device, Tactical command reticle, another copy of Ferengi photon torpedoes, and Kalana. And his fourth ship is a Romulan science vessel with Gul Taran. That's a new captain from the Dominion faction pack that allows you to select a faction every round, and you get to roll bonus dice for it. Overall, Nick's fleet looks pretty solid. And yeah, it's being led by the House of Rudolph Ransom. Looking at Tony's fleet, we've got Prax Marauder with Damon Goss and the rules of acquisition. So we've got a pile of gold press latinum there. Fighter Squadron 1 with a couple of fighter upgrades with the support ship. Flanking Maneuver Delta and Defensive Maneuver Alpha. Then we've got 4 Klingon Raptors with Klingon Captains and Cloaked Mines. So we're going to get a lot of board control out of Tony. We're going to see how those things kind of roll there. Alright, let's get on over to the board. Looks like they're rolling for initiative now. Pull the dice camera up. And let's bring their audio in.
And yeah, I'll just roll.
Whoa. Kidding.
So just one battle stations for me.
Okay, and then
Alright, gentlemen, the intro is complete. You guys are good to go. Let me know if you have any questions.
all right.
Thank you.
So I got 2 and you got 1, meaning I have initiative.
Yes. So I think it's already on that. That's this little arrow over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll shoot first, but I don't think it's going to matter much in this game. All right. So I have 4 Captain Zeros, of course. So those will set up first, right? You don't have any zeros, I don't think.
No. I think
he's got a 6. Okay.
I think we've got to pick our obstacles as well.
Yeah, that too. I forgot about that.
So
I will set up first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it has to be just 2 away from the border, right? And 2 away from each
so
other.
basically in the inner big square.
Inner. Okay. I'm probably going to stick it center here.
Alright. Looks like Tony's placing a planet, which makes sense since he's got Damon Goss. He's going to want a planet or objective tokens. But that also helps Nick, because he's got a couple of planet-based upgrades, mainly Savick, giving him a +1 defense dice for being in range of a planet. So Nick is also going to place a planet, giving him plenty of opportunity to get that extra die. Let me go ahead and get the...
No. It's got to be within range.
There's a way to fix these so that we don't accidentally pick them up.
Oh, we can. In a second, we can right-click and freeze them. So I'll just make sure it's... Oh,
let me get the...
Right. Get it there. I want it ideally range 1 of that.
Fleets list is out for you. I don't have... The bot is not set up.
I think it's
so if you missed the fleet rundown, I'm going to go ahead and place the fleet links in the chat box for you now. just
I'm
so
happy with
Show me
everyone
that.
how to fix these.
knows
So
who's
just
running what.
right click on both of them, and under toggles, just click lock. So it should be
Okay.
locked now, and then yeah, sorted.
All right, cool.
So yeah, I guess it will be your Raptors, and then it will
Got
be
7
my
guys.
Sutherland.
Okay. South field. I'm gonna put the way I'm gonna do my Raptors, since there's no way to identify like which token. Oh shoot, they're synced, are they? I can't even do that. Never mind. I guess I'm gonna have to just remember. There's really no way to tell which token goes to which Raptor.
You can rename it.
Yep.
So
Oh
if
yeah.
you
Yeah, so that's what I would suggest is renaming your Raptor class to like Raptor A, B, C, or D.
Is there a way to rename the dial? Where is that?
Yeah, you can right click on the dial and rename them as well. I
be
would
right at the bottom.
I wouldn't resync them because it'll cause the dial to bug out.
Okay.
Unless you want to copy all the dials and make new copies.
Give me one chance. Give me a quick second to do that.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Oops.
Hello, White Crow. Thank you for joining us for this match.
That should be all set. All right, cool. So set those all down, right?
Yep.
I'll move my dials off the field in a second. Put one there.
All right, looks like Tony is setting his Raptors up at the bottom of the screen here. Yeah, there we go. Looks like he's got them named so he can keep them straight. I know that's been an issue for some people.
All right. Final answer. Go ahead.
Okay. So my Sutherland. Oh, that's a bit over.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Tony has spread his Raptors out across the board. Of course, he's going to want to try and use some board control with his Cloaked
and then
Minds.
you've got a 6 and a 5 next. Yeah, so you got a 5 and then a 7. So it'll be your 5, then my 6s.
All right. Rotate this boy around.
Boost Tony's audio a bit so you guys can hear him a bit better.
All right. That's
Okay.
forward, right? Yep.
All right, let me know if any player seems pretty quiet on the chat, and I will.
Good.
No worries. I'll just.
Or if I seem quiet, let me know that too. Playing around with my audio settings here. Got a brand new mic. Trying to get everything squared away. All right, so looks like perfect. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So be your fighters and then
And
my
my
bird of prey.
fighters. Which way do I think you're going?
Man, Tony has
I'm gonna
got
put him right here.
the whole board set up here. Yeah,
Fine,
6-ship fleet.
Okay.
Four of those ships are bare minimum
And
just
do that,
Cloaked
bird of
Minds.
prey.
So this will be very interesting to see how Nick is going to handle this because Tony's gonna come out, and I bet in round 2 he's just going to litter the board with mines.
Yes.
All right.
I'm happy enough with that.
All right. So Jerry's still here. We
Yeah.
starting the timer.
Yeah, we can choose a map.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't really care.
I think there's that one's quite a nice one. I think.
Sure. Jerry, are we going to use the in-game timer, or are we using timer on your end?
Nope,
I think we use this one.
We are using in-game timer, and the timer doesn't start until the first dial flips.
Okay.
So
Fair enough. We'll set the dials.
I'll start planning my first moves then.
This box, the opponent can't see, correct?
Yeah, I can't see underneath your green thing over there. Do you have any other start of game gimmicks or anything that you want to do yet?
Oh.
I don't believe so. I'm wondering if you do.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no activation or start of game effects,
Alright.
no ambassadors in this fleet, and either fleet. But yeah, we've got 10 ships on the board altogether, so this is going to be a pretty good matchup here. Once everybody gets in the middle, it's going to be a nice little traffic jam. So each of Tony's Raptors are just bare bones Klingon Captain Skill 1 Cloaked Minds, and then I don't believe they cloak. Nope, they don't have a cloak on their bar. So nothing there. But I wouldn't I would expect, because they can go forward 4, I would expect Tony to go as far forward as he could, and then possibly lay all of his mines in an effort to control where Nick is going to go. Because he's going to want to make sure all those mines are not within range 1 of each other.
Leave them all set.
Okay.
Once they're within range 1 of each other, then it becomes a giant minefield, and it only goes off once. Whereas if they are split apart, if they're split beyond range 1 of each other, then it's 2 minefields, and if a ship tries to split them, a ship will hit both of them, and you get to roll twice. So it looks like Tony's got his dials down. I think Nick is still getting some planning going on. There are his dials.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So yeah, good luck, and when you're ready, you can flip your dial, and I'll start the timer.
Ready, steady, go.
Here we go.
I'm gonna do all these guys all at the same time.
Okay.
All 2 forward.
Yeah.
Right. And as always, once the ships get a little bit closer, I will zoom the map in. I know it seems kind of far away.
Bring down the cloak mines. Alright. So it's within range 2, but not within range 2 of an enemy ship.
Yep.
The cloaked mines come out during the planning phase.
Planning? When did that change?
It's right at the beginning of the card.
Okay.
Oh, sure. So I have to wait a turn.
Yeah, you can either wait a turn, or I'm happy for you to quickly undo and do it at the planning phase. Well, it's up to you.
I'll wait a turn.
Yeah,
For now,
waiting a turn is probably better.
All evade then.
Yeah. They could pretty confidently say I don't think I'm fast enough to get to you in this turn. So.
All right.
My Sutherland. Yep. So. I'll do that, and my action will be to use Commander, which gives me a battle stations and an evade. Okay.
hashtag blood feud
I should have said as well at the start of the activation.
It's possible.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. But yeah, Duhar Master. I can use that to cloak, but it doesn't really matter. So. It will be your 5 next, yeah.
Yep. 1 moment.
All right, so Prax Marauder is up.
Just
next.
1 straight. And he's probably just gonna take an evade for now.
Okay.
He's just gonna chill for a bit.
I'll do the 6s next. So I'll take the science vessel, do that, and I'll cloak.
Science vessel also doing a bank 2.
Okay.
To the right.
And the Sao Paulo will do that.
Does a bank
and
1
take
to the right.
A battle stations. And then it is your fighters.
Yep. 1 straight. Just an evade. Nothing's gonna happen here. So
Yeah, no, that's fine. And Ducat's Bird of Prey will do a 1 forward, and it will cloak. So we can do start combat phase.
no one's got a shot, I believe.
No, Ducat's Bird of Prey would basically take an evade token because of his ability. I'm just double checking I'm not forgetting anything else here. Not at the moment, no. So I think we can safely clear up the tokens and move on to the next round if you'd like.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Is
Yep.
there like a fast way to clear tokens? No.
No,
No, unfortunately. It's just got to try not to delete your ship while you're doing it.
Yeah. not
Just
yet.
gotta scoop them up.
Not yet. In the works.
Okay. I can imagine cloaking would make that program difficult.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my dump pile over here.
Okay, so we're into the planning phase now then.
Yep.
The Battle of Coruscant. It definitely looks that way, doesn't it?
Is there anything you want to do in the planning phase, or you're all good?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, let's drop these boys.
Here come the mines.
I'll lock them when I have
Someone
final
out.
answer.
Yeah, go for it. You could just right-click each one individually, or...
All right, let's tighten this camera in a little bit more. Try not to lose all the ships.
Trying to get that sweet spot.
Yeah, that one planet does kind of look like Coruscant. It's actually the moon from Star Trek Online, Earth's moon. And I was able to get a nice picture of it and get it
I'm going to
pulled out and
patiently
put on
wait
a
to see
token.
where they all appear before I plan my maneuvers.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so there it is.
Right dead center. All right.
So definitely board control. We've got 4 minefields out there. They all appear.
Yep.
Yep, no worries.
They all appear to be.
The wall of mines.
Yeah.
This one might be within range 1 of each other. So this one might be a questionable one. Let's turn the toolbar back off. Mystical dragon eggs. These ones bite. Alright, so Tony has set his wall of mines, so he's going to want to stay behind those. So I don't expect him to move any faster beyond those. The Raptors do have a turn. They have a 2-turn that they can perform. Or they can just kind of creep forward and hope that Nick comes straight at him with either the Salt Hollow. But I have a feeling that Nick is going to try and keep his forces together as much as possible.
All set when you are.
Sounds like Tony's got his dials down. Nick's got dials down.
Yep, okay. Just checking activation phase. No, that's combat phase. So, Tahar Master, I can't do a target lock at the moment, so that's me all done. So ready to activate. So yeah, you can go ahead with your.
All right.
All right, here we go. Oh,
He hit the obstacle. Hold on, I'll just do them all real quick.
Yeah,
They're all
that's
gonna
right.
do that.
okay.
They all hit. They don't flip around then, do they?
Yes, yeah.
Yep,
you're fine.
No, they're fine. Yeah, it's
They
not.
all take a knock because it's a red, but they're fine as is.
Yep, you're fine as is. They still have it's. The minefield is only treated as an obstacle in the fact that if an enemy player runs through it, you roll dice.
Yeah,
So it
doesn't affect you in any way.
Yeah, you're completely fine.
Okay.
You're the one that placed them, so your sensors know where they are.
All right, your turn.
Yep. Okay, so
Okay, so-
Sutherland.
All of his raptors do
Gonna do
3
that.
comeabouts.
And I will take a commander, which Yeah, evade and battle stations. So your Prax Marauder next.
Yep. Just 2 straight. Probably just gonna evade. Doesn't got a lot to do at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, final answer.
Okay, my
All right.
Sao Paulo is going to do a 1 forward.
Okay, 1 forward green. I apologize if the map seems so
That's a
far
shame.
away.
Oh yeah, just outside, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll
At least
take
maybe it doesn't for you.
battle stations instead.
I'm looking through it through OBS. So
And
it's
then my
kinda small
Romulan
on
Science
my end.
Vessel is going to do hard 2 left. And I will use a Gull Turan. So I'll choose a faction. In this case, I will choose Klingon. So all targets, so all friendly ships range 1 to 2 will roll 1 extra attack and 1 extra defense against Klingon ships this round. So that is the Sao Paulo and the Sutherland. So I tend to put a little...
I do the same thing. I was actually going to see if you did that.
Yeah, I should put an extra attack and defense dice next to each one. To remind me, okay, it's your fighters and then my bird of prey.
1 straight. Probably got no range of anything. So evade.
Okay. And finally, Ducat's bird of prey. Going to do a little 1 forward and take a evade. Okay, so we can move on to the combat phase
Alert
now.
the crew.
Yep, you got a shot. Not me.
Yep, I've got
Thank you for the follow.
Alert the crew.
Ducat's bird of prey.
Oh,
I would normally...
Hold
thank
on.
you for the follow, Bun.
Didn't mean to do that. All right, go ahead.
No,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
it looks
Ducat's
fun.
bird of prey doesn't need to, but just to get into the spirit of things, I'll
Alert the
give
crew.
myself a battle stations token.
Thank you for the follow, White Crow.
There we go. Right.
3 in a row. That's pretty good.
And tactical command reticle. I'll be basically activating it every turn, but in this particular case, I don't need to.
I don't know if you've had any experience with X-wing before.
But Sutherland is going to take...
like the Star Trek equivalent of X-wing, Star Trek attack
you
wing.
treat the minefield tokens as obstructions, don't you?
Yeah. So,
Yes.
but it's all based on corners.
Yeah. So
as long as I have a corner peeking, right? That's correct. You can still take the shot because there's this corner over here.
We can ask Jerry that.
Yep. So it's point to point, closest point to point, and TTS does that automatically. So if that, so like that, that's an obstructed shot. So Tony gets +1 defense die for firing through it. It doesn't completely obstruct.
Okay. Did that rule change? I don't remember that being the obstruction shot thing at all.
I think that was a change.
Okay. So I get a total of 3 then, because range 3 plus my 1 plus the obstruction.
Yes.
Okay.
So
are we just doing the ones over there?
Yeah. So I'll do 5 dice because of Gultaran giving me the extra 1 against Klingons.
Okay.
All right. We're looking at...
And I will definitely spend battle stations on 4 hits.
All right. And 3 with no quality. Let's go. 1.
1 evade.
Cool. I'm barely alive.
Well,
right.
It lives.
Let's figure out
that's
2.
So this goes away.
Oops.
Like that. And then it takes 2 to haul. No crits. There's my damage check. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Can someone
to you as well, White Crow?
It's on Twitch at the moment.
Okay, well, let me just download that.
It's on Chrome, isn't it? Or browser?
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I actually access it in browser?
Are you on phone?
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
are
you can watch.
on...
You can watch it on a browser.
I'm on computer. I don't have a phone. What do you think I am? Rich?
I don't know how to answer that.
Several meters above the poverty line? Nah, we 1 meter above it.
All
Not
right,
too far up.
all right.
Well,
So
that
that's the end of
basically we
combat, right?
prioritize our money.
Yeah, end of combat. I'll clean up tokens.
There's no way I'm getting a shot. So
Oh, it's gonna be really trippy.
If you go into the, I think it's probably in the media production bit. That should link you straight to it. Media
Alright.
promotion
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, I see. I'm watching. Well, I said it's really trippy because I keep hearing, because I, one, hear myself, and two, hear all of you twice.
mhm.
But yeah, so I just muted the stream because I hear you guys.
All right.
Yeah, we're just playing our tournament game at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Watch
I
me
would have
lose.
probably.
Let's go, boy.
I would have joined if I knew how to play properly anymore. It's been so long since I read the rulebook or actually played the game
All
that I
right.
have to I'll probably want someone to help knock the rust off later.
We setting dials.
Yeah, so I'm on to planning phase.
All right. Give me 2 seconds to set mine.
There we go. I have got him muted. Looks like we had a guest in the table.
Raptor Squad. What's up?
Excuse me. All right. So we're going into planning phase of round 3. I apologize about the interruption in the commentary there. So Nick was able to get a nice little shot off on the Raptor.
They were a team during the Minion Wars. It's okay.
Nick was able to get a shot off on Raptor 2, and
mine are all captainless, so they could be hijacked. It's okay.
and so one of the Raptors is holding on by a hull.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
So we'll see.
Right,
I think the Raptors have a 2 green forward. He could just go 1 green forward to clear all those Oxes out, and then do a 3 come about the next round to try and turn his Raptors around to fire. Assuming that Nick has gotten there, Nick is coming up with a choice now whether to slowly approach or
I'm all set.
just to try and go through.
All right, ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
That was the wrong one.
That's fine. Was it just meant to be the other direction? Yeah.
These should be all the same. Hold on, let me prove it real quick. Yeah, these are all supposed to be 3 straight. Can I change that? Is that okay?
Yeah. If you click undo on the bottom of the relevant dial, so I think it's 4.
So I don't think he wanted to do a 3
reset
bank.
it. Could be a broken dial.
No, I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then that's my bad. I apologize.
No, it's all right. I can't imagine you'd willingly fly one of your Raptors off the board. So. You know.
All right, time to suicide. I had my one job. Out of here, guys.
Yeah. Peace later.
All right.
All right, so 3 forward, so they're keeping their Ox power tokens.
So you haven't cleared the auxiliary power, have you?
Nope.
Nope.
They're all still just dealing with it right now.
Okie dokie.
Interesting.
And your turn.
Okay, so Nick's...
Sutherland, right?
Yes, Sutherland. So 1 forwards. Commander for an evade and battle stations. And your Prax Marauder.
Alright, does he have a shot? Nope. Not at the moment. Well, he's got the fighters, but not we're too worried about them. Prax Marauder, he's gonna come out a little bit. He doesn't have anything to target probably. So gotta read TPLT real quick. Just an evade.
Okay. My Sao Paulo also do a 1 forward and a battle stations. And my Romulan science vessel catch up. And Galtaran will select Federation as a faction and apply that to the Sao Paulo and Sutherland.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna regret my fighter maneuver. All right. Fighters, right?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
See where he's going with the fighters.
2 come about. Here's my rear end.
Okay. 2 coming about. I believe that's
yeah,
a white
okay.
maneuver for him.
They.
See, I'm going
Should
to
I
regret.
take the target lock or should I take the evade? I'm going to take the evade.
I'm going to regret not activating one of my abilities, but I'm not going to say which right now. That
Alright.
will factor in a moment. Okay. So it's my Ducat's Bird of Prey, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't want no part of those mines at the moment. So it's just going to take
okay.
an evade.
Well, looks like he flipped his ship over. There we go.
Was that a
Oops. Sorry. I flipped it over.
That's right.
Uh-oh. That's not where it was.
Which way were they facing? Did you do a K? Oh, you did do a K
No,
turn. That's fine.
what happened is I flipped this card over to read it and I didn't realize I had that selected too, so it flipped. It should be like right here.
Okay. Yeah, you can move it across if you want.
Okay, that makes sense. Like right here.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
About a
Perfect.
whole base away.
Yeah, they're still in arc, still in range. So, but they had flipped, yeah, because I.
Yeah,
didn't
they
spot-
did.
Yeah, I didn't spot that you'd done a U-turn, so that's fine. Right, start the combat phase then.
Yep, you got a shot. I don't.
So
My rear end is showing.
Yeah, let's go into the combat phase. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit further here.
So it'll be my Sao Paulo first. Primary weapon. And naturally, I will use my Ferengi photon torpedoes to give you an Orcs.
Assuming this is at fighters, right? Yep.
Actually, oh no, never mind. Sorry, I will not be using my Ferengi photon torpedoes. I will be using my normal primary weapon.
Yep, that's probably the best
Here
choice
isn't
here.
the one that left, is he? No, okay.
Cool. So,
Alright.
yeah, my primary weapon will. So it will be at range 3, but it will be 3 standard, plus an extra for Type 8 phasers, plus an extra for upgraded phasers, plus 1 more for Galtaran. So it should be 6.
I have my Uno.
All right.
Okay, and I'll roll. And then what I'll do is I will
3.
use Worf's ability to spend a battle stations to convert all blanks to hits. Then the Sao Paulo's ability means I regain the battle stations. So those change to hits. I'll spend my battle stations. I'll use Sao Paulo's ability again to regain the battle stations, and that'll be 6 hits. So just for formality, I suppose.
It won't even matter.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spend that evade.
That's
I'm
fine.
Just gonna take the token drop.
Yep. And then because I hit you with upgraded, because I hit you, my upgraded phases allow me to make a separate attack against the attack squadron with my primary.
Right.
So same thing, rolling, and I will spend the battle stations and regain it because of Sao Paulo's ability.
And it won't matter what I roll, so I'm just not gonna roll it.
Okay.
And I'm again not gonna spend the evade token.
So,
that
down
is
another token.
2 tokens.
Yep.
And then my Sutherland
down to token 3
will have a range 3, I think. Was it range 3? Yeah, range 3. With 5 dice. Because of Gul'Taran, is it? He's a lovely, lovely guy, Gul'Taran.
I have 2 dice this time.
And that is 2 hits and a crit.
All right. Yikes.
Oof,
All right.
that's another. Well,
It's still gonna go through. Gosh darn it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 tokens gone off the fighter squadron.
Yeah, and even if I take the evade, it's still going. So
how many tokens did you have to start with?
there's
6?
5.
Okay, but you've got the
I'm down to 2
support
left,
ship.
which would make 3. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right. It is end of phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got nothing to do in end phase, I think.
He's Captain Steel 4 now, so he'll go before my Marauder.
Okay, we probably should have been flipping the initiative. I don't know. Is this turn
I think
2 or
it's
3?
we're starting 4.
yep, you guys are in the combat phase of 3 going into 4.
Okay, so it would have flipped 1, 2, 3, and then it's flipping again.
And this is
So,
where
yeah.
we currently are. Yep.
So my Sutherland will still move first at Captain's Guild 4.
All right,
Okay.
so going into round 4. Nick
And
taking
I'll
a
clean up my
bunch
tokens.
of tokens off Tony's fighter squadron. Let's turn the dice camera off.
Bit of a random question I have to ask, but can I purposely decloak my ship without attacking?
Yes, at the end phase you can choose to remove your cloak.
Ah, okay. I choose to remove the cloak off of Ducat's Bird of Prey then, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So
He can just do that straight up from green. This is something I don't remember.
Yes, yep.
okay. So Ducat's Bird of Prey is sitting pretty on 3 shields now then.
Okay. Looks like he's just wanting to make sure that Ducat's Bird of Prey's got some kind of protection against
Oh yeah, so
the
dials.
mines.
Yep.
So looks like they're planning some dials. I would expect that Tony's going to try and get his Raptors turned around here shortly.
My Raptors are going different directions this time, so I gotta make sure it's right.
tipping his hat a little there. So I think Nick can't avoid it now. He's gonna be within range of one of these minefields the next turn. So no matter what he does, he's gonna be in range 1. So I think if I were Nick, I would definitely gun it. You got Federation ships, so you can take the scan action and hope for the best. The one I would be worried about would be my Romulan science vessel with Gul'Taran, who's pulling his own weight in this matchup. But yeah, I would just gun it and try and get in behind Tony's fleet here while they're trying to turn around. The only ship that really needs to be worried about currently is Prax Marauder, where it's going to go, because it's going to get itself here into the fight here shortly on Tony's side, the Ferengi Marauder. But the fighter squadrons also have a couple of interesting cards. So it's got a nice Save Me card in the support ship, where you can discard that card instead of the token. The last token it has, Defense or Maneuver Alpha, obstructs any friendly target attacks. And then, of course, the flanking one, he can do a 180 on a bank. So it's possible that Tony might be planning on using that, banking his fighter squadron, and then doing a 180 using that. He could, at this point, he could make it either way, and have himself set up pretty well to fire against either the Sao Paulo or the Sutherland. Let's take a look. I want to see who has initiative.
Sorry that took me so long, but yeah, finally done.
I'm almost done. Hold on.
We got 46 minutes left, and it looks like Tony has initiative, so Tony's going to be firing first this round.
Mine are facing towards me, so I have to make sure I get the directions right. Otherwise, they can fly off the board.
All right.
All right, I'm all set.
I would imagine that those
Okay,
Raptors are going to do a green maneuver. But
Raptors.
sounds like they're ready to
yes.
All right.
So hang on, start the activation phase.
Yep, you got stuff. Ready?
I have. I will use Uhura to make the range of all of my upgrades on the Sao Paulo range 3. So I'll place 3 time tokens on there.
Okay.
What does that
So
do again? Sorry, I was
That's
zoned
okay.
out.
no, that's okay. So yeah, all the range of all of the upgrades on my Sao Paulo are now increased by 1. So for example,
Mech range 3. Okay, so I can't go
range
bang
3
on range
phaser
3.
cannons, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so using Uhura to light up a phaser cannon shot.
do I use Tahar Master? No, I'm going to leave it. So yeah,
Ready?
yeah, ready.
All right. So these, since these can all move at the different times, I'm going to do them carefully. 1 and 2 at the same time. They're all going banked. Ooh, that's going to be troublesome. I didn't realize how close that was. Yikes.
Still white, isn't it?
Yep, still white.
Oof. So mostly they did bank
All right,
2.
and then this guy.
Little concern for Raptor 3.
He's not going the same way. I think he's safe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just going one forward. And then
1 forward should
fourth
clear that
one,
Ox.
he's banking, so he'll be fine. Or he's hard right.
Okay.
These are all whites, so they all keep their ox. Sorry, he's a green.
I was going to say, yeah, Raptor 3 can take it off.
Yep.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
Raptor
action.
3 is don't think I can target lock, so he's just gonna evade.
Yeah, fair enough. And then, yeah, because I'm moving first, my science vessel. Sorry, no, my Sutherland will move first.
See what he chose.
Sutherland is going to go zoomies.
Oof.
Yep, he chose
So-
to cut it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, do I still get my action, even though I'm doing the dice roll? Do I still get my action, or is it because...
That's a question for Jerry, because I would say no, because you hit the obstacle as well.
Okay,
So it doesn't follow... Minefield tokens don't follow normal obstacle rules, but you can choose to do the scan action now to save you 1 attack dice on the mine roll. But if you do that, you'll just be doing a scan action.
okay, but if I choose not to do the scan action,
Then you
I
have-
can still do an action.
Yep, after the minefield is resolved.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to choose not to do a scan action.
Okay, then
So
you
I
just
will
take
roll.
the. Yep.
I'll roll 3. See if I can tank this with Mr. Sutherland. So let's just double check how many are in. Just the 1. Yep, that's fine.
Yep. I don't think it stacks, even if it did.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, correct.
hitting a crit, 2 shields.
To the shields.
All right.
And I will then perform an action, which will be Commander to take a hit. Battle stations and evade.
Okay.
So your fight is at 4 next, then.
So the
Ooh,
Southern
he
will
does have
lose
my
2
Raptors
shields.
now. Okay. Fret fighters. Engage. 3 bank. They are. Un momento. It's based on corners, right? Oops, not the mine token. Yeah, you do have a line of sight. All right. Um. I'm just going to. I'm going to take a target lock.
All 10 ships still on the field.
Sutherland.
No problem.
So many ships, so many minefields.
And then what? We just put one next to you. Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
Yeah, that's fine. That's how I do it anyway.
Rename.
If you right click on it though, so that says fighter squadron. Oh yeah, target lock fighters. Yeah, perfect. So next it is your Prax Marauder then, and then it'll be my 6s.
All right.
Here he comes. Oh, bumped.
He
Yep.
bumped.
I wish I could get the
so
target
I'm
lock
gonna
code
move
to
him
work, but
slightly.
I
So
cannot.
he goes back to the front of it.
Oh, he goes
so-
to the front of it. Okay, like that.
So he goes backwards. So yeah, be like
Okay.
there. Yeah,
Okay, and he can't get an action.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, excuse me.
All right.
And then my 6s. So I will move the Sao Paulo first. So it's going to go zoomies.
So Sao Paulo's going to roll for some
Um,
mines.
And again, that's going to be just in range of one of them. So I will choose not to scan.
Okay.
And as a result, I will roll 3 for the minefield
Ooh,
and
one.
take 1 damage. So 1 shield off the
Okay.
Sao Paulo. And then my action will be to battle stations. I'll then move the Romulan science vessel. Oh, hang on a minute. Yes. Perfect. Almost like I planned it.
Oh, wow.
So that is not in range of the minefield. Thank God.
All right.
My action will be, and it's just in range to give Sao Paulo Galtaran. So I
Wow,
will
that's
choose Federation Faction,
a good maneuver on Nick.
if you don't mind.
Yep.
And I will give an extra attack and defense to Sutherland and the Sao Paulo.
That is a good
get up
maneuver
there.
on Nick's
There we go.
part to just stay barely outside of range of those
Um,
mines.
And then it's my Bird of Prey next. So this is going to go there.
Nice.
Nice.
Fit it right on in.
And I'm thinking about just a quick evade for now, because it's not going to be doing anything.
Yep.
So we can move on to the start of the combat phase now then.
All right. I think you shoot before I do, correct?
Yes.
I don't think I have a shot. Never mind.
So start the combat phase. Tactical command don't need. None of that. None of that. None of that. No, that's fine. So it's just about picking targets now. So starting with my Sao Paulo then. It does have the fighter squadron in range because I increased the phaser cannon's ability to range 3. So I will start my attack with the phaser cannons.
All right.
I'll put 3 time tokens on there initially, which is what it asked me to do. Arsenal says I can put 1 time token on it.
Yep.
And Torpedo Bay says I can put the remaining 2 on it. Okay.
Ready you are. I'm throwing 3 back.
Cool. So I'll go for.
Hold on, I gotta correct that.
So you'll get 1 for the obstacle, and then
4 back. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 for the obstacle, but obviously not the range. So I will roll, and I'm going to do the usual wharf gimmicks, which will basically
Ooh.
battle stations.
Yep.
2 hits, 2 crits.
And regain it because of Sao Paulo's ability.
All right. Let's see if I can get all 4. I doubt it. Nope, got one. So that's still a token. All right.
So Phaser Cannon says I can now perform a primary weapon attack.
Yep.
So primary weapon attack will be 6 dice because of my my 5 dice plus the Gul'Taran. And we can pretty much assume that all of these are going to be hits. So Worf converts that, and I'll spend the battle stations.
Yep. And
5 hits and a crit.
5 defense now.
So yeah, now you get the range as well.
One. Are you kidding me? All right.
That's pretty bad.
All right. So that's the last token, and then support ship. So then I would just leave it at 3, correct?
Yep.
All right. The support ship's gone.
And then because I hit, my upgraded phases allow me to make another attack,
Dang.
which will be basically Worf converts the blank to a hit, and I spend the battle stations.
All right, and then 5 again. Come on, just live. That's all I ask.
I mean, you do a good roll, aren't you? Really? Oh, okay. You still do a good roll.
All right, he's gone. There's nothing I can do really. Trash that. All right.
God bless these upgraded phases.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't gonna say anything, but that's
Yeah,
the weakness.
You noticed there. I thought I had already spotted them, I must admit, but yeah, I wondered if that was the weakness you were on about.
I saw that. I'm like, shit.
All right. So there
That's
goes
the one thing I didn't want.
there goes the attack fighters.
Right. So Sutherland is going to get a shot off. He's going to try and is it Raptor 2 is the one that's damaged, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. He's. Yikes. Okay.
So I'll take a 5 dice shot at range 3 to Raptor 2. So I believe you'll get the obstacle and you'll get the range for this.
Oh man, I better hit all of A's, otherwise I think I'm dead. I'm even okay. So it's range and obstacle, so 3. How many are you throwing?
So I'm throwing 5 because of Gul'Taran again. Oh no, sorry, Gul'Taran is only against Federation, so I'm just my normal 4.
There we
All
go.
right, so I have to get all 3 of mine. No, even then I'm still dead, I believe. If you get all hits, you get all hits.
Yeah, you've got what? Well, I've still got a roll. I could roll all blanks. I haven't got a target lock or anything, so
All right, go for it.
let's see what my roll is. Ah, there you go. So
1 hit,
bit of hope. I'll definitely spend my battle stations
2 hits.
Alright,
and
then I got-
just 2 hits.
I got 3 against you.
2 of
Hey!
A's.
Hey, there you go.
Survives.
All right. He's alive, barely, but he's alive.
And that is me all done and dusted there. So unless you've got anything, we can move on to the end
Nope,
phase.
guy doesn't have a shot. So yep.
Okay,
Go
so I'll mess around with my time tokens now. I'll take 1 off Uhura, 1 off Arsenal, and 1 off Torpedo
Whoops,
Bay.
Whoa, calm down, tabletop.
And take my tokens
There we
away.
go. Alright, so going into end phase round 4, planning phase round 5. Tony lost his Federation fighter squadron to Nick,
So-
giving Nick a 31-point lead.
Yeah. Correct me
That's
if I'm
subtle.
wrong, but
That Sutherland has a 360 arc, doesn't it?
it does range 1 to 2.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when moving off the minefields, I don't re-roll, do I? As long as I clear them.
Yeah, you have to clear them. That's it.
Yeah,
That's,
so
yeah, that's correct.
not giving away anything that I'm doing or anything, but you know.
I'm definitely not doing a 3 straight. Just like. All right, flip this. I don't think it matters too much anymore, but.
Okay, so Tony, he's kind of in a predicament here. The 2 raptors towards the bottom of the screen, their moves are going to be telegraphed pretty well, I believe, because
Well, these guys are in sketch. because I don't know if they're going to run off the board.
If he does anything outside of a hard turn, his ships are gonna be off the board. He's that close to the turn edge or to the board edge. He could do a turn. His ship should be safe. The Raptor in the middle. That's a good question. What he's going to do there? I think he's probably also going to do a hard turn with that one. I believe the Raptor has hard turn whites. Yes. 3 white, 3 hard turn, and a 2 hard turn that are both white that Tony could use to try and get the ship around. I believe he's probably going to zoom his
that's okay.
Prax Marauder in. He may, Prax Marauder, not Prax. Sutherland has 360 fire ability. So maybe he won't zoom in. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Let's check this out. So yeah, Tony could always zoom in with Prax Marauder and attempt to steal those dorsal phaser array upgrade off the Sutherland, depriving it of a 360 firing arc. So that's always something that's an option here. Given that Nick's probably trying to get off of that minefield, Tony can zoom in. He can do a 3 straight and still be within range to do that action. I think it was range 1 to 2.
I forgot to move my dials out. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, sounds like they're ready to go.
So
let's see what happens.
You're still 4 Raptors?
Yep. These guys are going to move first. Let's see if they make it. Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, never in doubt.
Raptors made it.
Still red. Or still white, sorry. So the rock's out. This guy is 3. He's going to also do the same thing.
There he goes.
And then he can do an action, but I'll get back to that in a second. He's going to do 3 bank. Also an ox still. And this guy is going to evade. And I think that's it. I don't know where this evade came from, but it's supposed to be deleted.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Right, Sutherland.
Good moves.
So Sutherland's going to get the hell off those minefield tokens. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll take a commander, evade, battle stations.
Tony might not even have to move Prax
so it will be Prax
that hard.
Marauder next.
4 straight.
Okay, 4 straight.
All right.
And I think he's going to try it.
Give me 2 seconds. I got stuff to do with him now.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So I'm going to do his ship ability and try some ganking.
Okay.
All right.
Sutherland. Yep, definitely within range 2.
What are you
what
thinking?
On the Sutherland is viable? So it can be tech crew, reinforced shielding. As we said before, I'd have to get more shields in order for that to count. Commander and Sevik.
It's tech
or weapons, isn't it? So.
Yep. No, it's tech or crew, I believe, isn't it?
No, it's tech or weapons.
Am I reading it wrong? Yeah, I probably am. Yep, tech or weapons. All right.
Take those dorsals.
Should I take your dorsal phaser so you can't shoot me in the ass? Sorry, swearing again. I'm terrible.
No, that's all right.
You haven't noticed? Okay. Let's go for dorsals because that would be funny if I get it through. That way you can't shoot me this round.
that would be a problem for me. Yeah.
All right, 5 attack dice. Whoever rolls more battle stations. If I get it, I steal it. If you get it, you just get to keep it.
Fair enough.
All right, here we go.
Wouldn't it be good if you could steal it and then use it for your ship?
It would be great, but I don't think it lets me. Does it?
No, it does. Yeah, you're stealing it. So.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Oh my god.
So you can give yourself a 360 arc.
The Vulcan one, the talent one, doesn't let you keep it. It makes you discard it right away. That's what I was thinking it was.
Right.
All right, okay. You go first.
Yeah. So here we go.
Let's
Come
see how
on,
many-
battle stations.
2.
2. Oh, that could be enough.
Yikes.
Tony needs a good roll here.
Come on. Come on. This would be so fun. Go. Nope.
Oh,
Thank
One.
God.
All right, you keep it. Dang it. That would have been so fun.
That could have been your big break.
that could have been
So
game
that's your
changing.
action. And then I believe your
Yep.
other press platinum stuff is in combat
That comes in
phase, isn't it?
combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's all my ships now, isn't it?
Gosh darn it.
So
Almost.
the Romulan science vessel, let's get that one out of the way. So that is going to nope away from those minefield tokens.
Reasonably so.
Yeah, we're just gonna wave bye bye to the Romulan science vessel for this game now. And I will take an evade
All right.
because
Gold
it's not
Turan.
going to survive going over those minefield tokens.
Gold Turan's done with
And
this
the
game.
Sao Paulo is going to also try and zoom away.
You're fine.
Does a forward 4.
And I will just take 8 battle stations on the Sao Paulo and Ducat's Bird of Prey. Now, I'm not going to press engage on this one, so I'm just going to reveal that it is a 1 forwards. So I'm just going to nudge
gonna
into
bump?
just going to nudge into the planet.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got some planet bumping shenanigans
So that
happening.
is that. We can move on to the combat phase.
Yep. You shoot first, I believe. My Marauder, I
So-
don't believe, has a shot.
The start of the combat phase.
He's. Hold on. Before you do that, GPLT.
Yeah, go for it.
What do I want to take? You can probably shoot me, so I'm going to take an evade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Fair enough.
When does your... That's during the planning phase that your other thing works, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Will I be able to do it with my? I'm at range 2 right now.
So next planning
I can-
phase, you definitely
I can
can.
do it planning phase. Yep. That's so stupid. I'm gonna
So
drop these mines and then use them to protect me.
Sao Paulo surprisingly has a shot. I wasn't expecting to have one.
You got my back end. Yep.
So
Range
that's
2.
Raptor 1. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. So Raptor 1, I will use my phaser cannons again. So similar to last time, what I'll do is I'll take 1 time token off and put it on Arsenal, but I can't put one on. I can't put any more on Torpedo Bay because it's only if I've got no time tokens on there already.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so it's like every 3rd shot I can't fire my phaser
You
cannons.
built your Defiant the way I like to build the Lakota. Just a butt ton of weapons and variability and all that stuff.
I'd like to see a Lakota on the board. I haven't seen one yet, so I would like to see that. So 4 dice into
Maybe
Raptor
here
1.
in the future.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one.
And we can assume that all these are going to be hits. So Wharf changes, and we got
All right.
3
3
hits.
hits and a crit.
and a
All right.
crit.
Do I get to take that lovely crit, or do I just die? Nope, I die.
Oh,
Right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, he's gone.
Okay.
Nothing he can do.
All right, that's Raptor number 1.
So yeah, I guess I don't do anything with my primary weapon now. So I'll move on to the Sutherland.
These raptors
Who-
are just kind of like they did their
Cannon
one
fodder.
job. Now run away.
Yeah. So Raptor 2 is going to be my target. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, sorry, I've got it in at range 2 with my primary. So I mean, or dorsals, whichever. But yeah, 4 dice at the Raptor 2. So again,
Yep.
we're looking at.
There's gonna be nothing I can do about it. So.
Yeah, spend the battle stations. Actually, no, I won't spend the battle stations. So,
I do have to burn my deck. I forgot about that.
There we go.
2 hits and a crit.
I need to shuffle mine actually. There we go.
One
So
of those was a crit, right? On the one the raptor just killed. I'm gonna reveal one.
direct hit.
Am I supposed to spend that even though he's dead?
Yep.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay.
Who knows? You might have just eliminated a warp core breach out of it.
All right, and there's nothing he can do about it even if he rolls evade, so he's gonna
Yeah.
die as well. These were his cards. I just moved him out of the way temporarily. So burn the deck. He's dead. Move him out of
Okay.
the way.
All right.
And yes, so your Raptor 4 has a range 3 on my Sutherland.
Yep. Let's see if a Raptor can actually do damage though, because he's only got what, throws 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Against tanky Sutherland. So let's see how this goes. 3 at range 3. No quality.
Oh.
Nothing. All right.
Okay, I do have to say your dice rolls have not been great this game at
No,
all.
they have not.
They haven't. Well, we'll prove that. I'm still going after that dorsal. So that would be really funny.
Oh god. Okay, so end phase.
Yep.
If you've not got anything, I'll just do my time tokens and clean up. So 1 off Uhura.
All right, so we're going into
Arsenal,
round 6. We'll do a
laser
time check.
cannons. Torpedo Bay is now active again.
Let's do a quick time check here.
So
We've got
tokens
20
off.
minutes left in this match.
Need this one anymore? I don't need this one. All right.
20 minutes in this match. Nick has been able to destroy 3 out of 6 ships for Tony. So Tony's got 3 ships left on the board, resulting Nick in 61 points. Tony did try to steal the dorsal phaser arrays from the USS Sutherland. And had that happened, it would have resulted in some points for
Planning
him as
phase,
well.
I'm going to do his thing.
Okay.
Damien Goss. Spend 3. And it's plus 3 defense dice.
Yes.
And 2 tide tokens.
So you got to pick an obstacle, yeah?
Yep. I'm going to choose this one.
Okay.
And therefore, he gets plus 3 when he's in within range 2 of that.
Range 2. Fair enough.
So I'm going to put 3 on that token.
Fair enough.
Because of the time tokens, he has a captain skill of 0. Is that correct?
No.
Isn't that how it goes? Jerry?
No, just the text is blanked out, so the captain skill remains intact.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Tony's. If I'm going to assume what Tony's going to do here, he's going to try and keep that Prax Marauder within range of the Sutherland, or at least range 1 to 2. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out maybe a hard 2 to the left for the Decorah, just to keep it in range, because if he does get those dorsals, and he does get them stolen, then he'll be able to fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that keeps him within range of his obstacle to keep his defense dice pretty high. I think at this point it's just going to be Nick trying to turn his ships around. The Defiant, I would imagine, is probably going to do a hard turn itself. That way it can try and get a shot lined up on Prax Marauder. And then Ducat's Bird of Prey, I suspect, is probably going to jump the planet this round and try and clean up the rest of the Raptors that are remaining. Overall, this has been a fairly interesting game to watch. With the mind control board out there, Tony has done a good job of staying behind those mines, but Nick has also done a good job of making sure those mines aren't really a problem for him. I think he's only hit the mines once
All right, how's
with
that?
the Sutherland, once with the Sao Paulo, while still making pretty
Yep.
effective attacks.
Start the activation if you want to do anything.
Yep. For Raptors, right?
Actually, I tell you what, I will. To be on the safe side, I'll use the Harm Master to cloak to cast Bird of Prey.
Oh, trusting that he's more than range 1 away from one of those
is that
mines.
a disable or just what is that?
It's just a free action. I can either do a cloak or a target lock as a free action at the activation phase.
Okay.
So yeah, Raptors whenever you're ready.
Raptor 3. Just 2 straight. That is a
Okay.
green. Not like he has an ox. This is the one with the ox. He is going to. He is going to take an evade. Raptor 4. He's going way over here.
Okay.
That is a white maneuver, so he still has the ox, and that's that for him.
So did a 4 forward, keeping the ox.
Sutherland then, I guess. Hard 2 left.
Gosh darn it.
I'll take a damn it. Stop it. Evade and battle stations because of commander.
Mhm.
And practice marauder.
I was hoping to move just straight enough just to get out of that range because I knew you were going to turn. Didn't go far enough. All right, Prax Marauder. For white, he's over that. He's well within the range of it, so he gets a +3. But he's that is barely range 2.
No, that's definitely range 2. Yeah.
What is on Sao Paulo?
Lots of tasty treats.
All right, lots of tasty treats. Let's take a gander at these.
Yeah. So basically, everything on the bottom row if you want, or a blade of armor and type 8 phases on the top.
Now, if I take Arsenal, he still gets to keep the weapons attached on Arsenal, correct?
Yeah, because that's all. I think it's like start of the game stuff. Yeah,
I believe that's how it goes.
it would stop me from taking a time token off phaser cannons, but that's all it would do. The 2 phasers I've got, each one is adding an extra attack dice, so that one of those would do that. Ferengi Photon Torpedoes gives me a rear arc. Torpedo Bay lets me take all time tokens off if I've got none on the card. Phaser Cannons technically is fair game.
When defending during the modified attack,
That's 1 extra defense dice, yeah.
The opponent can't get crits through is basically what it's saying.
Yeah.
The second half.
But that unfortunately doesn't apply to minefields, as I found out.
Tony's choosing his target here for.
I'm going to try for a blade of armor.
Yeah, I would. I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, I would.
All right.
So
5 and 5 again.
5
Come
and
on,
5
I just want to
again.
get 1 card through, please. Come on. Just to say I've got some points.
Here we go.
All right, go ahead.
1. Okay, so there's a very good chance then.
I believe I have to get more. There's no equal.
Okay. If it was equal, I thought we rolled again, but maybe it's not.
Jerry, you want to get a call on that?
It says if you roll more. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I think by the text of the card.
Yeah, let me read the card real quick.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
If it's equal, nothing happens.
Okay.
It's there.
I got some points, boys.
And I would imagine that even though it's defiant class only, because it says on there exceeds your ship's restrictions, you can still use it basically.
Jerry, you want to You want to give a second opinion on that? Or do I have to discard it right away?
I think it's going to be a discard because it's a ship locked restriction.
But it
Okay.
says even if it exceeds the ship's restrictions on the faction
Yeah,
order
that
card.
was more talking. That's more geared towards its slot layout.
Okay, all right.
Okay. I still got points. I don't care.
Yeah,
Let me flip
I
this one.
I did it. I did the ganking.
you did it.
All right. He's got nothing else to do. That was his action.
That was your action. Okay, no worries. So a slightly weakened Sao Paulo is going to do
All right, so that gives Tony
Hard to
7
left.
points.
and
That's
take
5
battle
for
stations.
ganking plus the cost of the card, which is 2.
And then the science vessel is just going to keep on noping away,
Okay, science vessel is
take an evade,
out of the camera. I'm just going to leave it out for now.
and wouldn't you know it, Ducat's Bird of Prey is just going to do.
You flip your ship.
Yeah, Ducat's Bird of Prey is just going to bump into the planet again.
Okay.
Are you just planet stalling? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, Ducat's Bird of Prey doesn't really want any of those minefield tokens anyway, so why risk it at this point?
I get it. I've just never seen that strategy before. I guess it's viable. It's new to me. That's interesting. I never thought of that.
So at the right time, if I wanted, I could try and do a 4 over and try
That's
and miss them,
actually what I thought you were going to do. I'm like, he's going to take the mines, and he'll probably survive 1 minefield, but then he's going to get the benefit of shooting off 2 raptors.
I mean, that's why I wanted to decloak, because I don't want to go through the minefield decloaked. That's just tempting fate.
A coward's
But yeah,
retreat.
so no action for Ducat's Bird of Prey, and we can move on to the combat phase. So
Right, you have a shot. I do not.
combat phase, I will take. I'll just take a.
You can shoot either raptor. I don't think Defiant has a shot. Oh,
Ducat's Bird of Prey, I'll just take a battle stations, whatever. Doesn't matter.
okay. I don't think I'm going to do anything with GPLT unless you're Defiant. Does your Defiant have a shot on the Marauder?
So, funnily enough, the Ducat's Bird of Prey will actually fire first. Although it's through a planet, I'm going to use Ferengi photon torpedoes, which will give you an Orcs. So I don't roll any dice, but I still give you an Orcs because of.
Oh, so no
that.
damage, but another Ox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
And I put 2 time tokens on it, but Kalana takes 1 off of it. So that's core. Then next up, it would be the Sao Paulo, which is not shooting at the moment, or is it? No.
Okay.
And then it falls to Prax. Not got anything. Raptor can't do anything because of that. So just Sutherland then, I guess.
You can shoot either raptor.
Yeah, I got dorsals just if I want. Neither of them are damaged, are they?
No, they're all in pristine condition.
Okay. So.
I mean,
I'm going to shoot the one that's not tokened.
Okay, that's fine. It's just like, do you want the evade token at range 3, or do you want the range 2? But then, Yeah.
So, it will be 4 dice.
Yeah, it's probably not Klingon Guile.
The untokened raptor. And I'll spend the battle stations for 3 hits.
Yep, then I'm going to roll my 1.
Yeah. Today is a good day to die.
1 evade, so 2 hits. Shield goes away. That's raptor. No, that's 4.
That's Raptor 4.
And then 2 or 1 hit goes...
Just 1, yeah. So you evaded 1. So it's 1 on your shield, 1 on your hull.
Hanging in there, 2 hull left.
And that, I think, concludes the combat phase. Unless you've got anything else you want to do.
Nope.
Okay. End phase. Time token off Uhura. Time token off phaser cannons.
All right,
I rolled
round
1 time
7.
well. I
Lana.
believe this stays as long as I'm within range 1 to 2.
Yes, a continuous. So.
Yep. So stays there.
All right, let's get a quick time check.
I think I got anything else to do.
We've got 7 minutes left in this match.
And my tokens as well off. the relevant ships.
Let's turn the dice camera off too. There we go.
Oh, and end phase, I'm going to
Okay, well,
decloak Ducat's bird of prey.
here we go. I think he might be might
Okay.
finally take Ducat's bird of prey out of orbit. Or at least thinking about it. I don't think there's really enough damage on any of Nick's ships for Tony to try and score some quick points either.
Hmm.
I think it's smart for Nick to decloak and try and run through those mines, if that's indeed what he's doing, because that's at least going to give the mines three more damage to sift through, versus him being cloaked and taking 3, and then all of a sudden Ducat's bird of prey explodes and Tony has got, at that point it would be 50 points, and then Tony just got to track down one more ship. But I have a feeling Tony is going to focus on getting his ships on the other side of the minefields, opposite of the Sao Paulo and the Sutherland, to try and coax them over. I don't believe Tony has enough time to whittle the Sutherland down, but the Sao Paulo is a different story. Tony can get good hits on the Sao Paulo. It would take him at least 2 turns with perfect quality and 2 really bad rolls from Nick for Tony to kill it with just Prax Marauder. But it's doable, and it could take a couple more turns. So really 3 to 4 turns for the Sao Paulo to be destroyed completely. If I were Tony, I would completely just ignore the Sutherland, outside of trying to steal maybe its dorsals with Prax, if he ever gets back into range to do that. It'll be interesting to see what they do here, though. I think that's what Tony's doing, is trying to get on the other side of the mines to kind of coax Nick back into going over them.
So, start of the activation phase, I will recloak Ducat's bird of prey with Dahar Master.
Okay, so maybe he's not planning on jumping that planet.
And is there anything you wanted to do in the start of the activation phase?
I don't believe so.
Okay, no worries. Whenever you want on the Raptors, then.
Yep. Raptor 3 hard, and then 3 bank. Those follow him, and he. He's gonna take a target lock. No, he can't. He has Ox. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
All right.
He is probably gonna do nothing but evade. See if he can survive a little bit longer.
So Sutherland.
Yep.
Gonna go zoom.
Sutherland's gonna try and track that down.
Away! Get away from me!
Stations evade. And then it's Prax Marauder.
All right. Nope, no range 2.
Ah.
I tried. I was trying. I was like, what's the most viable thing?
Yeah, curious what you would have tried for next.
Since he doesn't have any range 2, I believe he is just going to take a target lock on Defiant.
Okay.
All right.
So let's get the Romulan science vessel out of the way. Gonna do that, and
all right,
take an evade. And the Sao Paulo is also going to go zoom. take a battle stations, and Ducat's Bird of Prey is once again just gonna stay
Bump the
still.
planet.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to Fortress.
So we can move on to the combat phase if you want.
Yep. You have shots. I don't.
So I think the only shots I've got is Sutherland. Yep, should be. So we've got range 2.
Hey, evac.
4 dice.
Yep, and I got an evade token and 1 throw backing at you.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
3 hits and a crit.
That roll though, because it was like flat and the other die hit it. Oh Jesus. Alright. This probably won't matter very much. Hey, it might. Hold on. So 2 evades. What goes through? Hitting a crit.
Hit and a crit.
Yeah, it's still dead. Sadly.
No, that's the undamaged
No, that's
one.
the 3. That's the 3. That's the undamaged.
Yeah.
He lives.
So
Alright.
it takes 1 crit
And
from
then what's the crit? Watch my luck be a warp core breach. Nope, console fire. Okay. Start complete roll. Yeah.
Not
Okay.
this
I
day.
can deal with that. I can live with that.
one of the better ones to get, I suppose.
If it were warp core breach, I'd probably just live with it.
I think we can proceed to the final round because we've got 30 seconds left. So if we get through the end phase and then we can do another round.
All right.
So
All right.
I've got no
Round
more
8, the
time
final
tokens to
round.
worry about, so I'll just stay cloaked and
Center these guys up more. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and say that Nick is probably going to Nick's probably going to go ahead and bump the planet again with Ducat's Bird of Prey. There's no reason to do anything different there, unfortunately. And then, yeah, he's probably just going to track down another raptor and destroy it. Overall, pretty good game to watch so far. It's definitely been a roller coaster trying to see how well these board control mines were going to do. But yeah, it's been good. I'm just waiting to see when the dials get placed down. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Is Nick's going to track down Choni's last raptor and take it out. It's possible he may pull some kind of weird shenanigan and hard turn his Sao Paulo to try and shoot the raptor at range 3. You know, maybe Tony tries to hard turn, and both the Sao Paulo and Prax Marauder do hard turns, and they're within range 1 to 2. Not 100% sure if that's viable. It might happen. If that does, Tony might be able to steal another tech.
I'm gonna spend 3 GPLT.
you might as well.
To change my obstacle that I'm protecting.
Okay.
I'm gonna change to this one.
Okay.
Put it next to it. And then the time tokens come back, but I'm not gonna put them on there because it won't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Despite the outcome, you got the gank victory. So
All right, all set.
That's true too.
okay, Raptors, when you're ready.
All right. 2 bank that way.
Trying to put some
And
space between him.
He's probably not going to do much. I guess he'll target lock. Because why not?
Sutherland.
And he'll evade.
Oh, yeah. Evade, yeah. Fair enough. Sutherland.
Gosh darn it! Should I go straight or should I bank away? I don't know.
I thought about just going straight because that's what I love about having the dorsal phaser on the Sutherland. But thought turn in maybe. Yeah, so do you know what? I'm going to take target lock on Raptor 3.
I think you got 2 shots on Raptor this time. That technically counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to still take a target lock on Raptor 3. So
I was hoping he wouldn't die this round. Guess not. Oh, I forgot to roll for console flare. Hold on. Combat phase. Never mind. We got time.
okay, yeah. So Prax.
Yep.
Rorder. Yep.
Range 2. Nope, not even close. All right. He is probably just gonna call it a day with an evade.
All right.
Okay, and then my science vessel, 1 forwards. Just take an evade.
Yep.
And then the Sao Paulo did a 3 forward, which is
Oh my goodness.
just enough.
Wow.
I'd love to see you survive it. I really would.
He's going down. And just saluting him.
Be a story to tell your kids if you can survive it. And then finally, I'm just going to do Ducat's Bird of Prey. He's just going to stay where he is. I'm really sorry about that.
Yep.
So we can move on to the combat phase. For the first time in the entire game, I'm going to use Tactical Command Reticle, which will give me a +1 attack dice.
Calm down. Hold on. It's just a raptor. Chill, bro.
You can never be too careful.
It's just a raptor.
Let's just let Core see if he can actually do something other than just bump into a planet and prove that he can't fly.
Or best captain. Go find the planet. Don't worry about it.
What else have I got? Yeah, so Ducat's Bird of Prey is going to take an obstructed shot at Raptor 3.
I think it's unobstructed because it's corner to corner, isn't it?
The minefield token should count as a obstacle.
Oh yeah, I forgot minefield token. Okay.
Yeah. And it's a primary weapon, so you get the range as well.
I'm throwing 3 back then.
So
with an evade token.
All right, so yeah,
this
he's
is
got
how
an
it
open
boils
shot.
down to it. So I will use Core. So I go 4 primary. Oh, sorry, start of combat as well. I was going through my start of combat stuff, and Ducat's Bird of Prey takes battle stations.
Roll for console flare. If things couldn't get any worse.
Into Sao Paulo's battle stations. Did I not take it?
Wow, I take damage from console fire.
Oh no.
This is great.
Oof.
All right. Don't die. Got 1 hit point left.
I tell you what, I forgot to put tokens on Ducat's Bird of Prey and on Sao Paulo, so I'm just gonna leave them off just to make it
I don't think you'll need
potentially more dramatic. So 4 standard. Core then adds 1. And he keeps a hit off to the side, which he adds after. And then I've got 1 for Tactical Command Reticle as well. So I think that's it, yeah.
Oh.
6 with a guaranteed hit.
It's like I'm looking at a cannon and I brought a knife to the fight. Like.
So again, like I said, I'm doing this without any mods. So Core will add, and it will just be 2 hits and a crit this time.
Okay. Let's all evades. Let's go. with all of
You
age
can do it.
right now. Nope,
No.
I'm dead.
There it
the crit.
goes.
Because I take evade 2, take the crit, kills me.
And
What's the crit? Because just for oops, that's the wrong one. That's the correct one. This one. Power disruption. This one's not supposed to be revealed. That one
yeah,
might
auxiliary
be-
power.
Take another ox. Wow, things couldn't get any worse. He's dead.
And then no more shots, so that's game.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, no, you didn't have the best dice rolls, if I'm honest.
Nah, man, bro, you won fair and square. You did exactly what you were supposed to do.
Keep the Romulan science vessel away
I
from.
hope.
Yeah.
I was hoping for two things. You wouldn't realize the dorsal phasers against fighters, and you wouldn't know any better to just run right through the cloak mines.
Yeah, it's Romulan science vessel, and even Ducat's bird of prey doesn't take too kindly to the massive wall that you put up. Although I'm glad I learned that I can manually decloak Ducat's bird of prey, though. I was always tempted to just fly across, take it on the shields, recloak, and then fly around with the Sutherland this side of the wall.
That's what I thought you were going to do this last round. Just Leroy Jenkins and go for it.
If I'd done that, I probably wouldn't have had a shot, to be fair.
True.
So, yeah.
That would have been
Looking at
hilarious
that,
if the dorsal phasers got stolen.
Yeah,
And
I was
it also
pulled.
would have been.
was-
Yeah, it also would have been really funny if he did jump it and then the cloak mines like rolled a perfect 3 and just nixed him.
But yeah, no, it was good game.
Yep.
Yes, good game, gentlemen. So I'll report the score to the stat man to get everything recorded. So Nick, you'll move on to the next round, and then Tony, if you're still interested in playing, we do
Yeah,
have a
of course.
second. We do have a second chances tournament.
Yeah, of course.
that
Yeah,
you can
I'll
submit for.
definitely throw in my hat there.
Awesome.
I want to see you run this again.
I'm probably gonna change out this fighter though for the different ones. I was
Okay.
thinking, I could fully extend it. I could get another support ship by using the ability. That didn't end out the way I thought it would. So I'm probably gonna switch that out for a different fighter.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that shouldn't be a problem. I know they allow a little tweaking. So
Yep.
Yeah.
all right, gentlemen. Well, thank you for the match. It was a good game, like I said.
Yep. Do we total points or do you take care of that, Jerry?
I already took care of it. Nick has 76 and Tony's got 7.
You got the gang. You got the gang.
You got the
I
game.
got it, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Give me back my card.
All right, good game.
Okay, yeah. Thanks a lot, mate.
No problem.
Yep.
All right, and with that, like I said, Nick takes the win, 76-7 over Tony, surviving Tony's wall of cloaked mines fairly well. Well played game between both opponents there. Glad to hear that Tony's going to join in the second chances tournament, and that Nick is moving on to the next round. So we'll have some more games coming up here shortly. I believe there's one game left for the regionals that is pending. And we will hopefully be able to get that one streamed. There is one more game today. I'm not going to be able to stream that one. I do apologize to the players for that. I've been trying my hardest to get everything streamed. So I do apologize, but look forward to seeing that either get recorded by Jeff or streamed by another one of the streamers here. Other than that, thank you everybody for joining me this afternoon for this game, and we'll see you in round 2.